quiet spaces between words and glances, there lies a truth unspoken yet palpable. The subtle art of attraction often moves in silence, veiled behind gestures and fleeting moments. But to see it clearly, one must possess the clarity of mind that only discipline and inner mastery can offer. In a world where emotions run wild and fleeting passions cloud judgment, we stand firm, rooted in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. We are not driven by lust or need, but by a deeper calling to govern ourselves, to rise above our impulses, and to recognize the hidden truths of the human heart without losing control of our own. Seneca once said, "He who is brave is free," and in that freedom we find the strength to perceive, to act with purpose, and to remain steady in the face of emotion. Today, we explore the subtle signs of a woman's hidden attraction. But this is not about conquest or seduction. It is about mastery of self, of emotion, and of the delicate balance between connection and control. For the Stoic, understanding attraction is not a game to be played, but a reflection of our own inner strength. Let us step into this truth unwavering as we navigate these signs with the quiet power of a disciplined mind. 1. She maintains intense eye contact. True attraction reveals itself in the gaze. It lingers longer than expected, like a question unasked but loud in its presence. When she looks into your eyes and holds that gaze with a silent intensity, she is revealing a part of her soul. But do not be swayed easily by this. Remember, the Stoic remains composed. Seneca taught us that nothing is more honorable than a quiet mind, and in moments like these we must remain centered. It is not in her glance that we find validation, but in our own control over our emotions. 2. She laughs more often around you. Laughter, when genuine, is a reflection of comfort and attraction. If she finds humor in your presence, even in the smallest of things, she is subconsciously inviting you closer. But we must tread carefully here. Stoicism teaches us not to be seduced by external praise or joy, for these are fleeting. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." We are not responsible for her laughter, but for the steadiness of our minds in the face of it. 3. She finds reasons to touch you. Physical contact, even the smallest brush of hands, can reveal what words do not. She may seek excuses to touch you, gently testing the waters. But again, we are not to be swayed by the warmth of touch. A Stoic recognizes that these are but sensations, and as Epictetus teaches, we are not disturbed by things, but by the view we take of them. What matters is not her touch, but our response to it. We must remain calm, unshaken. 4. Her body language mirrors yours. When she mirrors your movements, it's a subconscious signal that she is drawn to you. Pay attention to the way she sits, how she moves when you move. This is the body's way of saying, "I am in sync with you." But as Stoics, we do not allow ourselves to be intoxicated by such reflections. As Zeno of Citium once declared, man conquers the world by conquering himself. We do not seek confirmation in the actions of others, but in the mastery of our own. 5. She engages you in deep conversations. If she opens up to you, speaking of her inner world and asking about yours, she seeks a connection that goes beyond the surface. But as Stoics, we recognize that words too are fleeting. We listen not to be flattered, but to understand. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. We do not fall prey to the seduction of conversation, but rather, we maintain control over our thoughts and emotions. 6. She shows vulnerability around you. When a woman reveals her vulnerabilities, it is often a sign that she trusts you. But here lies the Stoic challenge to respond with care without becoming consumed by the emotions of others. We are not to be drawn into her vulnerability, but to offer strength through our presence. As Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." True freedom lies in our ability to remain compassionate without losing ourselves. 7. She prioritizes time with you. If she seeks out your company, making excuses to spend time with you, it is clear she is drawn to you. But time is the most valuable asset we possess, and a Stoic never wastes it on illusions. We must ask ourselves, is this time well spent? We live in accordance with the principle that life is short. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not act as if you have 1,000 years to live. Live this day as if it were your last." Therefore, we must weigh every interaction with care, ensuring it aligns with our values. 8. She defends you in public. When she stands up for you, even in minor situations, it reveals her protective instincts. But we must not let this inflate our ego. Stoicism teaches that our worth is not determined by the actions of others. As Epictetus warned, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. We must want for nothing, especially not the validation of others, even when they defend us. 9. She shares personal details freely. Attraction often manifests in the sharing of secrets, dreams, and fears, but a Stoic remains unmoved by these revelations. We accept them with grace, but we do not attach our worth to them. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself, Marcus Aurelius said. We listen, we care, but we do not let ourselves be defined by what is shared with us. 10. She becomes nervous around you. Finally, if she fidgets or seems nervous in your presence, it is a sign that her feelings run deep. But once more, we are reminded of the Stoic lesson: do not be swayed by external signs. Seneca spoke of the importance of tranquility, saying, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Her nervousness is not a reflection of our worth, but of her internal struggle. Our task is to remain steady, calm, and in control of ourselves. As we come to the end of this reflection, let us remember true strength is not found in the approval of others, nor in the fleeting moments of attraction that dance before us. It lies within, where our deepest battles are fought and won, where we cultivate the self-discipline that sets us apart. In recognizing the signs of attraction, we do not surrender to vanity or desire. Instead, we rise above, knowing that our worth is not dependent on how others see us, but on how we command ourselves. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Our task is to ensure that those thoughts are pure, our actions steady, and our emotions held firm beneath the weight of reason. For in mastering ourselves, we master the world around us. This is the path of the Stoic, the way of silent power and quiet resilience. And as we walk this path together, let us embrace the freedom that comes with true inner strength. We are not moved by the waves of attraction, for we are the calm beneath the storm. We stand unshaken, always in control, always striving to be the masters of our own destiny.